Hello, guys, and welcome to this episode of the Brawlcasters. I'm James. That's Alex, bringing our combined 50 years of martial arts experience and 3 years of calling fights together to the internet to call some of the internet's craziest, most epic fights. How are we feeling on this fine evening?
Good, man. Are we coming up on 4?
You know what? I think your first card was a summertime card, if I recall.
It was right before the summer.
Because I remember exactly what was going on. No, it was an August card. I could tell you how I remember it was August, but I'll tell you off air because it's a whole big crazy story. But I remember walking into HK Hall that day with everything else that was going on, and then you walked in, but as you recall, I thought you were somebody else, and I was like, I thought you were somebody else that I had already met and knew well. And I was like, that dude just walked past me, didn't even say hello, what's up? And then I realized, no, wait, you're not Angelo.
Was that my first full card, or was that the card I did just the jiu-jitsu bracket?
I think you did just the jiu-jitsu bracket.
Okay, so yeah, I was going to say, because whichever one it is, my first card, I only did the jiu-jitsu bracket.
Yeah. And you were like, talking like, so what do you guys know like about jiu-jitsu? I'm like, I've been training for like 20 some odd years. And you're like, oh, okay, good.
Yeah, no, so that happened because a previous show I did, they had me work with guys, and I was like, talking about stuff, and they were like, they had to like off air me, be like, hey, I don't train, bro. You got to use basic, like basic language on it. And I was like, darn. Yeah. And then that happened to me again, and I was like, okay, maybe a lot of guys that do commentary don't train.
And you know, the people that usually don't are the play-by-play guys who specialize in play-by-play.
Yeah.
But like, we are analysts. We're the person who like breaks down what's happening. And you were sitting with me and the Long Island legend Dave Delaraca, D-Rock. So
yeah,
at the time he was a brown belt for like 14 years or something crazy at that point. And then you had me, you know, again, years of training. So we were able to like, we knew exactly what you were talking about.
You got it, yeah. But from my point of view, I was like, damn, these guys are old. I hope it works out.
Yeah. And we were thinking,
I hope they know that heel hooks are meta right now. But
yeah,
you were thinking
exactly. And we were like, does this guy remember the days back when leg locks were dishonorable?
Hey man, leg locks are always honorable
Listen, I'm with you. Like I remember when I was a teenager and because I started grappling, I was like 15, 16 years old, and I was like $130, but like the same height I am now. For the record, I'm 6 feet tall. Right, so I was like $130 at almost 6 feet tall, and grappling full-grown men at like 15, 16 years old. So like I'm trying to like pass their guard and like, nope, nope. And so I fell in love with the straight ankle lock, and I got really good at it, And but that was before leg locks were in vogue, because that was many moons ago.
Now.
Yeah, that was back before Alex was legal drinking age.
I'm Puerto Rican. I was drinking at 12.
But I said legal drinking age.
That is legal Puerto Rican age. Actually, I think I had my first beer at 7.
That explains so much.
Yeah, it was like 7 or 8.
That's a thing, huh?
Yeah. My arm's gone. If you look at my picture right now, look, my arm just disappeared.
Just completely disappeared. You're the Invisible Man. There you go. And then one of your tattoos popped back. That was crazy.
No, well, I like it like this. Look.
That's what you look like every single movie where they do the Invisible Man thing. I love it.
I like it. Look.
Yeah, because you for some reason refuse to do the virtual background. You just do the blur. I don't know why.
I like the blur.
So yeah. But at any rate, that was the art. So yeah, August will be 4 years. Nice. Crazy. You're just obsessed with your arm right now, aren't you?
Yeah, this is fucking cool.
Dude, and you wonder why we still think of you as a child.
Yeah, but like, this is cool. Oh shit, it's back. There you go.
See, this is what it would be like if I was doing this with my 13-year-old.
No.
You're right. There'd be a lot more skibbities and what else is it vogue to be saying right now? 6'7" and all
6'7",
that other,
bro.
Yeah. All that 6'7". Other jazz.
Let's see if I can block both my arms out. No. There you go.
Yeah.
No, I can't.
Every once in a while, they hit me with like, was that supposed to be tough? Was that supposed to be tough? I'm like, bro, I will roll you into a basketball and throw you in the garbage can.
Do it, man.
It was. So tonight we're getting ready for bed, and he's dilly-dallying and brushing his teeth, dilly-dallying and brushing his teeth, dilly-dallying and brushing his teeth. And I'm like, bro, if you do not start brushing your teeth, I will get up and I will give you a wedgie until you brush your teeth. Which is...
Did you?
No, it's a fun idle threat. But he leans over, he's at the tail end of wrestling season right now, and he's essentially undefeated. The only person he's lost to is in an inter-school meet in his same school district. He lost to somebody else on one of the same school district teams. I'm like, that
so he got cheated is what I heard.
Not cheated. It was a legit meet between the schools, and he did legit lose the match. He lost it in double overtime and sudden death by a sudden death point.
Okay.
So, like, listen, if you got to lose like that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, he's pinned everybody else, save one kid. So he's like really feeling himself right now.
Bring him to 10th planet, dude. I want to buggy him.
Dude, I would love it. But he reaches down and he like collar ties me, and I'm like, he's like hanging on me a little bit. I'm like, bro, do you think your collar tie will stop me from doing anything? I'm like, you can have your collar tie, and I will still wedgie you and pick you up in the air, because I know how to break a collar tie well, and I'm bigger and stronger than you, and I've been training for way longer than you, and you might wrestle right now, but I will chuck you. I will Uchimata you.
Uchimata him, bro. That's what he needs. He's got to be Uchimata.
Listen, I am not going to pretend I don't Uchimata that kid. We talked about it before. I'll grab him by the hoodie and the sleeve, and I'll bring him up and over, and I will hold him so that his head is like hanging down by my stomach, and his feet are up in the air. And now, he's 13, but he's almost my height. He's like 5'10".
Yeah. Okay.
And I'll hold him there, and his big long legs are kicking in the air as I'm just holding him upside down. I'm like, I could yeet you right now. Like I could introduce you to the earth with some authority right now if I felt like it.
If I felt like it.
But luckily, I am a generous parent that doesn't smash you into the ground despite the fact that you deserve it sometimes.
Listen, and I'm sure he had an epic season so far. Okay, and I'm really proud of him, and I want to see him wrestle more. He's got to come get some jiu-jitsu in, though, because he needs to get choked out.
Yeah. In his defense, though, speaking of cool things, he Uchimata'd somebody in wrestling. It was not a meet I was at, but one of the meets I was at, I was talking to one of the other fighters. He's like, oh, that's right, he trains jiu-jitsu with you, that's right. And I was like, yeah. It's like, I knew he did, because he did a move that they don't show him till like the high school. He chucked the kid and he kicked his legs out and everything. I was like, he Uchimata'd him, that's my boy. Like, that's my favorite throw. I do that all the time.
It's the only throw that really matters.
You're right. It really is. It's the only throw that matters. But it's also it's the best throw for a reason, because it's so super effective. What's great about it is, like, even if you only have, I always like to do it with an overhook, and if you can't get the wrist or sleeve or whatever, if you pop that hip and like you kick their legs, they're still gonna fall to all fours even if they don't turn over, which is great. Because like I can do that to giants, and like they'll fall to all fours, and I'm just jumping on their back and
choking them out.
Choke them right out.
That's perfect. Speaking of perfect, James picked the perfect fight for you guys. This is an epic MMA fight you can't miss.
So I couldn't miss it. How could I not add this to our list?
Yeah. I can't wait. I'm ready.
So here we go, guys. I hope that you're ready too. I hope that you've liked. I hope you've subscribed. I hope you commented down below fights that you want to see. Most importantly, I hope that you guys got some Brawlcasters merch. Don't miss the new Built to Brawl line, because we got a ton of stuff in it. All right, guys. Here's the fight in 3 and 2 and 1. Here we have Loco, who looks very excited to be there.
Going up against
Eraq.
What's the rule of Fight Club? Nobody talks about Fight Club, but that's not the case for a group of fighters.
I thought they were cutting to a different broadcast really quick.
I would have died laughing.
That's why I had to. Yeah. That's why I had to, like, because I was like, did they really just do that? You knew where I was going.
Yeah.
Like, I thought they were gonna interrupt like a kindergarten reading class. I'll put it that way. I'll put that broadcast.
Do you see this man in the back right here with his notebook? You're like, when you go to a baseball game and someone like keeps score of the baseball game? Is that what that guy's here to do?
I think so. I mean, both guys are 1-0. We do have a New York representative. It says he's only 3 inches taller, but he's definitely got a better like build.
Yeah.
Now that doesn't always mean everything, because if Eraq can get a good shot in, he can nullify it by just closing a distance tight.
If chest to chest, we're all the same height.
See, honestly, if he throws that overhand again and immediately shoots afterwards, just get him to lean back like that again, he can take him down, no problem.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if he has takedowns, because right now he's looking very striking heavy. Interesting that Loco was looking to take it to the ground.
Yeah, I'm surprised Loco's the one looking for a takedown there.
Loco pretty clean with his hands. He's got the sword and the shield going pretty nicely. And right as I say that, he's just dropping his right hand down by his belly button. Oh, the exchange of leg kicks. I'm instantly thinking of that flex fight we just had a few cards.
I really hope here they don't break their legs.
Yes, that'd be terrible. There's definitely no doctor here.
Not a doctor I'd want. Let's put it that way. Ooh, nice cross.
There's a child right there in the front row. Somebody brought their 11-year-old child to watch Streetbeefs scrapyard.
I have a question. Would you prefer a Streetbeefs doctor to work on you or no Streetbeefs doctor?
Well, at least if there's no Streetbeefs doctor, he can't mess it up, and hopefully you have a friend in the crowd that can drive you to like an actual hospital with an actual doctor.
That's my point. Like if there's a doctor and I'm fighting a Streetbeefs and he's like, I got you. I'm like,
nah.
Why are you here?
Yeah. Nice hook by Loco there. A nice uppercut on the break. Loco's got some clean hands. Oh, that knee looked low.
Loco's just not. He's not putting his combos together enough for my liking.
Eraq is very aggressive. He's not super successful with his aggressiveness, but he's very aggressive.
Well, funny enough, he's too aggressive, I'd say, because he loses his base every time he throws a big shot.
Exactly. So if Loco just came back at him after that, like right there, if he just came back to him after that one shot, he'd be able to chew him up.
Every one of his big shots is just off balance right afterwards.
Yeah, exactly.
Off balance right afterwards.
He has no retraction whatsoever.
Yeah, he's got no base.
I love all the fans just leaning on the cage.
No, that's safe.
Total safe. See, like, Eraq being the more aggressive fighter, he could fool a judge into thinking he was, like, really winning and landing. But the reality is most of those shots landed on, like, elbows or barely at all. Is that Yuri Prohaska there in the red tank top?
Probably.
Beautiful takedown by Loco right there.
I was going to say, good job, bro.
And now he's got the underhook, and now Eraq didn't wrestle up. He just kind of, like, ran up. Now Loco with a front headlock and now making him pay for getting up. And then a little fadeaway. Look at that. That was some nice work by Loco there. The kicks have clearly gotten Loco's attention. Nice little check hook from Loco. Wow.
I was gonna say that check hook was beautiful. I don't like how focused he got on catching those kicks right there.
Yeah.
I'd rather he start countering the kicks than just get so focused on catching them.
Exactly. If he just pulled back like that and then let hands go, he's gonna get there before Eraq resets because Eraq doesn't have any kind of retraction.
And God forbid Eraq had like a good question mark kick in his repertoire. Having somebody that's trying to catch or kick the whole time, you set it up with a nice question mark, boom, that's a knockout.
Yeah. Nice head movement there by Loco. I wonder if it's a gas issue because Loco started the round really strong, and now I'm not sure if it's gas or if it's hesitancy.
It might be that, sometimes I talked about this with a guy that I train because he did his first like sparring session, and as you could assume, they usually go the way they go, where the first time you really get cracked, you're like, whoa, what is going on right now? And all that technique flies out the window. So this could be a guy that doesn't spar so much, just trains a bunch, right? And now he's finally getting hit, and it's like hesitancy builds up,
Yeah. Oh, beautiful lat drop off the cage right to
nice.
Mount. Only got 10 seconds to work, though, but...
I mean, even there, that wins you the round, right?
Oh, definitely. I mean, this round was close enough, but he had the takedown before, and now this definitely wins in the round. And now he knows, like, all I got to do is get this fight to the ground again, and I can end this fight in round 3.
Yeah, you have to think about it. But, like, that hesitancy you spoke about, right? It has to, in my mind, be something in the breath of, I don't get hit hard like this. That or it's a gas tank. It's either one of those two.
Well, like, here's the thing. What happens, sometimes fighters get hit and they get buzzed a little bit. Not like full, like, legs go away, but like, ooh, that hurt. And then it puts in their head, like, oh, I can't let this guy knock me out. I can't and it creates the hesitancy. And Eraq's swinging wildly enough that there could have been a shot that connected with Loco enough to put that thought in his mind. Now, Loco playing the striking game, but if I were him after how that last round went, I would not be striking at all. We'd just be hands up, chest to chest. Let's push him against the cage, lateral drop him again because there was no resistance when you did it. and then just get on top and just start dropping bombs.
Yeah, just play the game that he doesn't have. Just take him down and dominate him. Choke him out.
He don't even need to. He could just get on top and just play the drums on his head, and that will be enough.
Also, great job with the title, guys, but I don't know about the epic.
Yeah. I mean, they got us. It happens.
They got us. It's not a bad fight. It's not a great fight. Definitely not an epic fight.
Yeah. So right there, Loco let him back. Let him off the hook. Shouldn't. Right there. Press him into the cage. Get a hold of this guy. Bring him right back to the I would say mat, but turf.
Turf.
Nice combination there. A little,
Yeah,
Nick Diaz
that's what I want to see the whole fight.
I feel like Loco's doing enough to win the decision, but we could really just put the stamp on this and just take away any chance that Eraq has for a looping shot to land and buckle us. Though Eraq looks very worst for her. Oh my! See, now you can see the fatigue really mounted for Eraq, and this body work is a great idea from Loco. See, Eraq still got those little sprints in him.
I can't see a world where Loco doesn't win this fight.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've seen horrible decisions plenty of times.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, genuinely, that'd be insane.
Yes.
Eraq's not a bad fighter, just needs to clean up a lot more. His base needs a lot of work.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's how that should have gone.
Yeah, that's a good decision, guys. You know, both guys, I don't really want to give the Built to Brawl stamp. What I will say is you're getting there. You're getting there.
Yeah, I mean, they showed us, they both showed us the willingness to fight. They both showed us the battle aspect of it. Both guys tough.
Yeah. I'd give you an under review. Both of you guys, under review. Yeah. Let's see you fight again.
We'll nominate you.
Yeah, you're nominated. You're up for evaluation. Put it that way.
Exactly. You're on deck.
You're on deck.
You're on deck. A good fight. I wouldn't. Again, epic feels a little generous. Yeah, a little generous. But I would call it a good fight. What would have made it more interesting is if Loco get mixed in a few more of those takedowns, because that dude had some nice throws. That lateral drop was a thing of beauty.
Yeah, he did really well.
Like, he clearly trains. So, like, for him to bust out some more of that, I would have been a real happy camper with. But he opted not to. But it was enough. He did enough to win. And Eraq.
Yeah, nothing too loco, as the kids would say, right?
Yeah. You forced that one a little bit.
A little bit. Hey, I just said it.
Exactly. But, I mean, but Eraq looks powerful, looked strong, looked like he was ready to, looked like he was coming to fight, which is all you ever really want to see. Happy about it. And if he can get a good coach that's going to teach him how to throw some straight punches and stuff, and maybe learn some jiu-jitsu,
fix his base.
Yeah, if he could mix that tough mindset with the proper skills, he'd have something there. And if Loco could put a little killer instinct into what he had, we'd really
put these combos together and he'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, good base from both of those, good starting points for both of those guys. And that's really all you need to be. Yeah, guys, you know what? I have faith. Someday they will earn their Built to Brawl. Someday.
I think so. Just keep working at it, fellas.
Exactly. And you know what? We'll even let them go online. They can go to brawlcasters.printful.me. They can order some of the Built to Brawl collection. They're not allowed to wear it yet. They got to put it up on their wall. Put it up on the wall, something to work towards, And that way you have something to aspire to. You have a reason to train, a little motivation. You hang it there like the same way that Rocky put the picture of Drago in the mirror every day. So that way you can crumple it up in that dramatic scene as he's training to get ready for Drago. As you're
that's a perfect way to think about it, guys.
Exactly. Speaking of perfection, perfect thing you do right now. Like this video. Leave a comment down below with the fights that you want to see. Subscribe so you don't miss any more episodes. You might have missed one. You don't want to miss any. Right, make sure that you guys get your Brawlcasters merch, brawlcasters.printful.me. See the Moneyberg Parody Collection. See the Built to Brawl Collection, because we got some awesome stuff on there, guys. Check it out. But the most important thing you guys can do for us, spread the word. Share these videos with your friends. If we cracked you up, if you liked this fight, if you liked our breakdown, let the people know.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, guys, until next time, brawl on.